I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. If this is coffee, please bring me some tea, but if this is tea, please bring me some coffee. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. The shepherd drives the wolf from the sheep's throat, for which the sheep thanks the shepherd as his liberator, while the wolf denounces him for the same act as the destroyer of liberty. Plainly, the sheep and the wolf are not agreed upon a definition of liberty. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will swell when again touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of earth. I remember my mother's prayers and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. If we could first know where we are, and whither we are tending, we could then better judge what to do, and how to do it. If the great American people will only keep their temper, on both sides of the line, the troubles will come to an end, and the question which now distracts the country will be settled just as surely as all other difficulties of like character which have originated in this government have been adjusted. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed.